What makes this documentary different than seeing it from the ground is you're not here, you're in it.
You'll get to be in the cockpit, watching them from behind, chasing them underneath the planes, being upside down. We're right there with them.
First time you take off, you gotta push the I believe button.
We're joined today with Paul Crowder. He's an award-winning director with Dogtown, the Z Boys, the Beatles, 8 Days a Week, and of course now the Blue Angels, which has come to IMAX. We met Paul. We were lucky and referred to him as he and his crew came with IMAX to Annapolis and were filming the actual graduation ceremony with the Blue Angels. What an incredible crew. We got to meet Jessica, your DP, and Wade Young, your AC. When you're trying to tell the story and you're not quite sure where it goes, but then you're filming them at 1,000 frames per second, getting these huge IMAX beautiful shots. How did you figure out how to piece these things together in a coherent film?
Get good editors. I remember one phone call though, to talk to the photography of Jessica Young especially, and Michael Fitzmaurice, of course, with Kevin LaRosa's help with the helicopter, but Michael was also on the ground with us a lot. And also Destin from in Pensacola, and yourself, all your people who came in and helped us, shoot other things and really supported the crew, because we had to use local crews in places because we needed more camera work. But the editors were saying how much they loved the pitch. They were like, God, every shot's classic shot. It's cinematic. I haven't got to search for the good shots. They were all good shots. It's like, I have to cut out this shot. Bam.
The key thing was trying to keep the audience entertained, and really, with the format that for IMAX and the way these jets, the access we had to filming these jets, that's the most exciting stuff, is being in the jets. So I really wanted to sort of lean into the flying as much as possible, because that's really what it's all about.
It's the closest I think any of us will come to being in a cockpit with these pilots. It's a remarkable thing to see.
Tell me, how did you end up working with Glenn Powell, with J.J. Abrams, and IMAX?
Well, the projects had all sort of come together before I was involved. The project was the brainchild of boss Greg Waldridge, who's an infamous boss of the Blue Angels, the only three-time boss of the Blue Angels. And Rob Stone. The two of them had made a fantastic film back in the 90s called Blue Angels Around the World. And it featured them, throughout some different aspects, but also going to Russia and some really cool stuff. And they had a great soundtrack, and it was a great film. They wanted to do a 75th anniversary film for the Blue Angels. So they came up with this pitch. Together, their names, they ended up hooking up, talked about it. Glenn Powell got into it. He talked to JJ, Bad Robot, and Zipper Brothers, and Sutter Road, and Diamond Ducks. We were all working on something else together and had worked on various other things together. So we were just all in the room at the same time when, the subject came up, and shall we do this? Would you like to be involved? And so yeah, of course. It was great to meet people, great to be in the town of Annapolis and get the vibe from everybody there, see the academy and everything. It was just really, really, really incredible.
We just thank you so much for coming to town, and we cannot wait to see your film.
Okay, look, enjoy. Thanks so much for having me. Thanks for having us in Annapolis, and I hope to be back there to see you all again soon.
Just pinch myself when we get a chance to be part of it.
With all these things that I've done.